I searched up in ChatGPT the 14 most common beliefs that the matrix or the system pushes onto you to keep you stuck, broke, in a lack of success and dependency. And I am going to transform your mindset in less than 14 minutes if you stay until the very end, and that is a promise. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's very cloudy and snowy today, so you get a different background where I can actually put on some light instead of the cloudy lighting by my window so you can see me and we can talk. I am going to share with you the most common beliefs that the matrix, the system, and society pushes onto you to keep you stuck. Because when you stay stuck, when you stay broke with no money, you can keep working and you can keep being a puppet in the circle of getting a job, building a 9 to 5, and just complying with the system. What do they want? They want you to pay taxes. They want you to work so that the big pharma companies can rise to the top while you are just another chess piece in their game. I do not want that for you. My name is Mariana Lusosa, and if you're new here, my mission is to empower my generation, anybody 14 to 26, or if you're around that age, to strive for more because you deserve more. I want you to become the most competent, disciplined, and badass person that you can be. I want you to be your best self. So without further ado, let's hop onto belief number one. Belief number one is that a 9 to 5 is your only safe option. This is leading you to believe that everything else is too risky. Don't try new things. That's not going to work. That's a scam. You're going to waste your money. Why even try? And this kills your creativity and the passions and dreams that you have to do more. Now, if a job or a career that you love requires you to go into a 9 to 5, that is not a bad thing, but do not let that belief of that being the only safe option keep you in that box of like, that is my only option and the only path that I can take. Belief number two, college is the only path to success. I am not a fan of college, okay? The education system puts all of these beliefs and almost like it strips us from our independence. Now we are dependent on authority, on teachers. Can I go to the bathroom? Like, my uterus has its own fucking schedule. A math problem or a test is not the way that life works. I am so sorry, I cannot talk today. I recently got braces and it's just been like a mouthful to talk, and I just had a meeting with the Setter Society, which is my group. You can join my free community down below, by the way, and it's just been hard. But anyway, it strips away our choices and the fact that we can make decisions for ourselves, that life does not test us like an exam does. It tests us by being risky, by being ourselves, by exploring different avenues and questioning and being curious. Debt is normal and being broke is unavoidable. This kind of leads us to believe that, okay, if I can avoid being broke or being in debt, then why not just spend all my money? And then you branch off into these bad spending habits and you shop and you waste all your money on Amazon or DoorDash or whatever it is. But when you strip that belief away and you realize you actually have control over your money and how much you earn, then all of that can change. Talking about money is selfish or foolish or delusional. Now, you might have grown up in a family where you don't have a lot of money and it's weird to talk about it. Like, you never have enough, so nobody really brings it up. And, you're always trying to help out and everybody's always scrambling and money's bad and the rich people are bad, right? But that just kind of makes you believe like, hey, if rich people are bad, then why should I become one of them? And again, it strips away your options. So instead of, like, if you can't talk about money in your household or where you are, find communities to talk about it, learn about it, because once you understand it, it's not this huge scary thing that's unknown, but it's something that you realize you have power over once you educate yourself on it and become financially literate. And by the way, I will list my favorite books down below to shift your mindset around money and actually start taking action. Even if it's not like making millions, you can start taking action with whatever little money you have now. Working hard and alone equals success. This is one of the biggest lies. Now, at the beginning, it is a grind because you're not like average, you're breaking out of the norm, but you're not like up there yet. So you're in this lonely chapter. You are not going to be alone the whole way. At the beginning, it might feel like it. Take advantage of all the resources online that you have access to so much, right? But as you keep working, opportunities will come up to start networking, to go to business events. You might be invited here. You might see online that there's a ticket to something near you, or that you can fly out somewhere and start meeting people and asking for advice. Your network is your net worth. You meet somebody and they know somebody that can edit videos for you in the future. Like, you might not even know it right there and then, but connecting with people and having those doors open up for you is so powerful. Nobody ever made it to the top by themselves. So seek guidance, seek communities. Again, my free community is down below, and expand yourself to opening new doors and meeting new people and connections that will get you ahead. Retire at 65 and hope for the best. This is stupid. Like, this just means that you have to grind for 60 years and then enjoy the last 20 years of your life, or less, depending on how you treated your health, right? Don't settle for anything. Average is the enemy. Do not settle for anything that you are not satisfied with. Wealth is for the elite and privileged. I used to feel like, oh my God, only rich people can do that. Or look, they're so lucky, when the private school kids walked by, or when I saw somebody with a big house and married parents. Like, that is how out of touch I was with reality. But the truth is that I look at the people who are self-made, and they are so human. Guys, they're like so human, if not even more than us. Okay, it is completely within your hands. It just takes work, and people are afraid of work. But once you learn how to work, how to stay on task, how to stay focused, you will fall in love with the capacity that you have, the capability that you have, and how much more you can actually accomplish. Taking big risks are reckless. Look, the truth is that nobody's going to risk it all. Like, unless you're fucking delusional. Okay? So when somebody says taking big risks is reckless, and you're not even willing to take a big risk, you're not going to be willing to take the small risks either. And staying comfortable in your space just guarantees failure. I would much rather be afraid of not trying than trying and failing, because successful people fail more than people who never try. I flew out to California when I had just turned 16 to meet a man I had never met before, that I just listened to his podcast. He hosted an event, bunch of old CEOs and millionaires there, and I flew out to an event that I had no idea, no clue what it was going to be about. I just knew it was business. It was my first mastermind. Flew out, and the guy decided to mentor me because he saw I was like the little girl in a flock of sheep, right? It was crazy, huge risk. Okay, I literally asked someone to sell me a course for $8,000 when I was 13. I'm so glad they ghosted me because they thought I was too young or whatever, because I would have paid. Like, that is how fucking delusional you have to be. And guess what? You might lose some of it. But if you keep going, I promise you, there is no way you can fail. Security matters more than freedom. I will only say one thing on this. I would much rather have a dangerous freedom than a comfortable slavery. I would much rather have a dangerous or risky freedom than a comfortable slavery. I don't know about you, but that's me. Belief number 10, you should never challenge the status quo. So, would you rather just do everything they tell you to because it's easier to sit down and follow instructions? Or would you much rather be that black sheep that stands up and fights for what you believe in, fights for the future you know you are capable of accomplishing? If you're watching this video, I know that you're capable of so much more, and that you're going for so much more. You are a high achiever. You are not compliant. You're not going to do what somebody tells you to just because it's the comfortable choice or because the option is already there. You're going to go out and you're going to grind for resources to build the life that you want and the dreams that you want to create. Opportunities are scarce. There's not enough to go around. Get rid of that limiting mindset, that scarcity mindset. There's a ton of books and meditations and videos that will help you with this. Journal it. Find out what unconscious beliefs that you had. But there is so much to go around for everyone. We print money. The government prints money every single fucking day. There are editors willing to work for you on pennies if you find the right resources. You can ask your neighbor to test out your first product or service. Like, you can ask people online, search up. There's YouTube. Okay, people like 30 years ago would have paid millions to have what we have now for free. There is enough, more than enough opportunity to go around. And once you believe that, it will start showing up, especially if you go out looking for it. Your success relies on external factors. I want you to not give a fuck about who the president is, okay? I don't want you to give a fuck about where you live or who you were born with or who, like, if your family supports you or doesn't support you. That doesn't matter. Stop trying to control what you can't control. You cannot control the economy. You cannot control taxes. You cannot control the president, but you can control yourself, okay? Or do this. Go focus on Trump. Go focus on the border. Go focus on news. Go focus on the unsupportive family that you have. What's that going to do for you? Absolutely nothing. Nada. Cero. Rich people are evil and greedy. So if I give you $3 million today, will that make you evil and greedy? Okay? Money only expands who you already are, the character that you have. So become a good person. Be a good person. Lean into your values and you will become more than that. Be grateful for what you have and don't aim for more. That is absolute bullshit. Whenever somebody tells you when's enough, fuck them. There's more people to help. There are more churches to donate to. There are more organizations and charities and kids and homeless cats that you can help and people that you can feed. Okay, there are more people that need you, that need to hear your message. You see how many fucking disciplined videos are out there and still more than half of the population doesn't know how to be disciplined? More people need you to speak up. More people need you to start making money for yourself so that you can become one more good person in this world. I want more rich people, more good people, more ambitious people who want more, who want to help more, who want to strive for more. We need that more in this world. More than the broke ass, fat, lazy bitches here. Like, that is just the honest, hard truth. So who do you want to be? Each of these beliefs are working together to keep you controlled, to keep you compliant, to keep you dependent. And it is up to you to break out of that. So again, if you want a community to connect with, or you need resources, or you don't know where to start, my free community is down below, the Rebellion Network. And if you ever need anything from me, I answer all of my DMs personally. Go to my Instagram at Mariana Lusosa and just reach out. Follow my content. Lots of inspiration, lots of actionable advice on there. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope this helped.